All right, welcome to the Collectors Chat, everyone. It's episode 138. I know there was a 2-week hiatus, but I was on vacation for 2 weeks. So the first week basically was just house hunting because I was looking for a house down there, and also being with the family. And then the second week was Disney, which is what I posted all the pictures on my Facebook and whatnot. But it was a good time. So hopefully, if all works out, I should be moving there within a few months.
That's what's up.
Cool. Very cool.
You staying in New York?
I'm in Jersey right now.
That's right.
But I found a really nice house, even bigger than the one I'm currently in, and for a great price. And I'm sick of the cold.
Yeah.
So you got family out there?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Cool.
But I know everyone will want to visit once if we get the place, because it's got a lot of rooms and shit, and it's in a great area. Like I was telling you, it's right by Disney, like 20 minutes away. So
yeah, I was in Orlando.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
I was just there last night.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, because I heard they have like season passes and shit.
Yeah, they have the season pass, so we bring the kids there every other day, and we just go on rides and stuff. But it's pretty cool. They've got so many parks. They've got like Hollywood Studios, Epcot, the Magic Kingdom, and some. I don't know the other one. They had a really cool setup for Halloween when they did the Halloween Horror Nights. They had like
yes, that's what I'm waiting to see.
It was pretty cool.
I always watch the videos every year from the houses they have. And I'm always like, I got to get to Halloween one day. I always go during Christmas. I've never been during Halloween.
Yeah, Universal is awesome, too. I used to go all the time as a kid. My grandparents, they actually live about 30 minutes from the park as well. So I'd go there every summer for vacation and just have a blast. But Universal was by far my favorite park. All the roller coasters and stuff. It's great.
God, that new, I went on the new Kong. Okay. That thing was out of this world.
Nice.
What else? Jurassic Park, I love that ride, especially at night. This was the first time I did it in the dark, and it was so much cooler in the dark.
Nice. I haven't been there in years, man. The rides that really that I remember were Hulk.
Yeah, that's still there. That's awesome.
Dueling Dragons. The roller
that goes I've been on that. Both sides.
Dope. Yeah, that was dope. Hulk, Dueling Dragons. I remember going on the Mummy, which was awesome. It wasn't like a crazy roller coaster.
Yeah,
it was sick. It was sick. Yeah.
It's a fun ride.
Yeah. And Spider-Man was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They got the new Transformers one.
That's awesome. That's just
I gotta go back, man. Transformers sounds dope.
Yeah, the Transformers is off the hook.
Yeah, if you go at Halloween though, then like there's like 5-minute wait lines for all those rides when you go during like the Halloween Horror Nights time.
Nice.
That's the time to go.
Yeah, I like that with both. I had the Fast Pass, so I got on pretty fast. Oh, plus the day I went to Universal was the day it was raining. So it was only on and off a few times, but it kept everyone out of the park.
Nice.
So there was like no wait time for anything. Every ride was literally 5 minutes.
That's awesome.
I think and it was at a Disney park, but I think the longest thing I waited for was Pirates of the Caribbean.
The longest, I think the longest ride I ever waited for was Superman in Six Flags. Never again I'll go to Six Flags. Six Flags is always some ridiculous line.
I have season passes for that.
The lines are ridiculous.
When Batman first came out, the original Batman ride, the Michael Keaton one, I waited, I think, 2.5 hours.
Wow,
Whoa.
that's crazy.
But yeah, it's something. Now, thank God they have Fast Pass. But especially at Disney, because I'm a big Frozen fan. Anyone who was on my Facebook could see all the pictures. But the lines for those were insane because they were new and they're really popular. So thank God for the Fast Pass because that was the only thing that got you through. I remember the one at Epcot had a 2-hour wait.
Yeah, the new one.
With the Fast Pass, we got on in 20 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Did you like
even just to meet them was like an hour and a half, and with Fast Pass was like 30 minutes.
You know what was cool? Did you go to the I don't like Harry Potter, but the Harry Potter world.
Yes,
it was pretty intense. It was pretty crazy. You feel like you're like in Harry Potter land or something.
Yeah, it looks just like it. The butter beer is amazing.
Yeah, like the last time I went.
I have to find the recipe for that.
Yeah, the last. Right. What's up?
I was gonna say I have to find the recipe to make that shit.
Yeah,
because it's off the hook. I know it's cream soda and something, but it's just finding the right mix.
I think they're doing a Star Wars world, something like that.
Dude, the Star Wars was off the hook.
I think they're doing
they had this show. I think I have footage of it. A lot of them I recorded the whole shows, but I can't like upload them because it's copyright infringement. But I have them for myself. And the Star Wars, they had March of the New Order with all of their characters coming out. They had a show with all of the movies together, and a lot of great stuff. Star Tours was awesome.
Yeah, that was fun.
They had a Jedi Academy thing that was pretty cool.
This is Disney that's building the Star Wars world, or Universal?
I think it's Disney.
Yeah, it was at
Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios, exactly.
Okay.
You can't miss it. As soon as you walk in, Star Wars everywhere.
Nice.
So
it's pretty intense too because they do like parades with the stormtroopers. They got the music blaring, like the do. You know what I mean?
That was the March of the New Order, and you got to see Captain Phasma, and she was ordering them, and they're all marching with her, and then he comes out, Kylo Ren. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
And even the fights, they're pretty good, well choreographed, done that way. They don't miss a beat. The lightsabers light up. I believe they're using the Force FX ones that I own, but you got to, time it perfectly. Otherwise, you'll shatter those things if you're not doing it right. Especially the Darth Maul ones, because he's spinning that thing behind his back and everything else.
Well, you can replace those tubes, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm sure they could afford more than having a few of them.
Yeah.
But
I think they were selling for like $169 for a lightsaber, but I think if you go on eBay, you could get them for around $100, $130 or something. Around there.
You could get them at Toys R Us too.
The FX ones?
Yeah, that's where I got my the Kylo Ren. The rest I got offline or from Master Replicas themselves. But now the newer ones they're sold at Toys R Us.
The collector in me wanted to buy them. Like I've got the Yoda one, but I'm like I want to get the Luke blue and like at least the Darth Vader red. But I'm like, what am I going to do with it?
I went for the Luke green because I have Mace Windu's in purple, Anakin's in blue, Vader's in red, Darth Maul in red. I got Obi-Wan's blue one.
The Mace Windu one, if that's the FX one, I think that's going for like $400 or $500 online right now.
Yeah, that one's the rarest.
Yeah,
and I have the original Anakin, which was their first lightsaber they ever made, and it's slightly bigger. That one goes for more money too. And then the only one I need to get, again, I got Kylo Ren's. I want to get Rey's, but I'm waiting to see what they do with the new movie.
Yeah, what do you think of the Star Wars like walkthrough, or like the light? What do they call it? It was like the art gallery where you meet Chewbacca and Kylo Ren, and then there was like they had like statues and they had like ships and stuff like that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's off the chain. A lot of the places in Disney had, if you go, and Universal especially, if you go to the Marvel section,
Yep.
there's sideshow statues everywhere.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And also at the Terminator 2, as soon as you get out of the show, there's a huge gallery that's all sideshow stuff for sale.
Yes.
Including life-size ones. Although that would be fun trying to get on the plane.
Well, that's gonna be sick though. When you move down here, dude, we'll be able to go to like MegaCon together or meet up or whatever.
Yeah, that was the first thing I was telling the realtor. I'm like, I gotta find the convention.
It's right by what is it? It's kind of by Disney, kind of by Universal and Disney. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait for
the neck. Moving all those pieces that you got, bro.
Oh, geez.
Well, what's nice for the most part, if I get the house that we're bidding on, you can actually, it's fully furnished. So all I'd have to take with me, which saves a lot of work, is the statues, which have to be boxed, obviously, and the bestas. But besides that, everything else, I don't need the bed. So I'm going to try to sell all the stuff from this place with it.
Nice.
To give me less headache.
Yeah.
But it'll still take an entire truck to move.
Do you keep all your boxes like in the house, or you have like a storage unit or something?
Most of them are in my attic.
Oh, okay.
The one obviously I'll have to pull a lot of stuff down, sell whatever I don't need, because I'm not going to drag tons and tons of shit there. Like I have a lot of collectible figures and shit. I don't need all of those, so I'll probably sell that and just bring the statues.
Did you already sell all your games?
Most of them. The only stuff game-wise I still have, besides my Zelda stuff, because that I collect, is the new stuff, which I still play. So
yeah, it's cool.
And there's an awesome game room there with like a 60-inch TV.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, basically it was a really rich couple who live in another country had bought this house as their vacation home. They rarely used it, so it's like you see it, it's brand new. Even the carpets are mint. So they hardly ever used it. They decided, let's sell it because we're not using it. It's an amazing price. So hopefully it all works out. It's got a waterfall in the pool, which is in the ground, with a built-in jacuzzi. Nice. I mean, it's got everything you can want.
That's sick. I hope you get it, dude.
Yeah, thanks. It's pretty much a mansion. It's bigger than my house here.
Wow.
And the prices down there are insanely cheap next to what they are over here.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you go out a little bit further away from Orlando or a little bit further away from some of the big cities. You could get a pretty big house for not that much.
Yeah, basically I was talking to a few people that I knew that lived out there, and their main thing was they said try to stay in the Orlando area or Tampa, because they were naming areas that have jobs and that also have younger people in them. They're like, if certain areas are all the elderly people, they're like, you ain't going to want to live over there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exciting. What are you
Especially when to New York and everything. I have to have something that there is to do. At least if you're near Disney, you got downtown Disney, you got Universal Walk, so there's stuff to do.
Yeah, I drive.
Yeah. See, the roads out there, we were driving when we were out there. People are so much calmer drivers. Like your U-turns, people would die if they had U-turns like that over here.
Oh, man.
Someone would be ramming into you. Because your U-turns are just like pull to the side and swing around. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Freaking New York, man. The driving, I drove to New York City Comic-Con this year. What a mistake.
Oh, wow.
What a mistake. Driving in the city's nuts, bro.
Especially parking in it.
Yeah, man. I mean, the parking deal that I got wasn't too bad. I think it was like $35 for the whole day.
Oh, that's not bad.
So, I mean, I'd rather take it was me and my girl. I'd rather take my car than take mass trans, especially if we were going to be coming back with stuff from the con. I didn't want to be carrying that stuff on the train. But, these taxi drivers, they don't care. They don't care.
Oh, not at all, bro. I was in a cab, and so the dude just sideswiped the guy on rollerblades, and he didn't even stop. He didn't even stop. He just kept going. I'm like, dude, you hit that guy. He's like, yeah, but he got up.
He got up.
I'm like, all right, that's nice.
Yo, Fate.
I see you bought my Joker, man.
You like it, bro? I got it for you.
Thanks, man.
So Fate would be, I know he's in Tampa, but he'll still be near, I guess, we'll be in the same state.
Oh, yeah, you'll be close. You'll be close.
I might be moving there. I put an offer on a house in Orlando, so.
Oh, why Orlando, man?
Because I love Orlando, that's why.
I should have came to Tampa, man. We have much more to do.
That was my second choice.
Oh.
All right, so let me see.
So who's with us? I see. Oh, Gek Tex.
Yeah.
He's all blacked out. Can't see him. So you bought my Joker, huh?
Yeah. I got him on eBay, bro. On eBay.
I figured. Yeah, I saw one of them for a nice price, man. I'm like, ooh, but.
Well, but what? Why didn't you want to go for it?
It was probably the same one.
I bet it is. Yeah.
It probably is. It was pretty. I got a pretty nasty deal on it. It was pretty good. I don't know. I'm looking at the clothes and everything, and the clothes are like pretty outstanding. And the face is ridiculous.
I know.
And mind you, that was Sideshow's first DC piece.
The face, yeah, I can't believe it. And so this is just the standard edition too, but the head still pops out. Hopefully I don't break it right here.
That's interesting, because I have a standard and my head don't pop off.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Wait, it's pretty strong.
I think you got an EX that somebody maybe broke the head off, so they're calling it the standard edition.
So, okay, so here's the thing. I guess I got it because there was no box, and that's why I got a good deal on it. I got it for under MSRP price. So I guess the base would tell me, right? I didn't see an exclusive on the base.
Well, I'm telling you right now, if the head comes off, it's an EX, because the head doesn't come off the regular.
I mean, I had the reg too. Twice I had the regular, and my head came off too.
They did?
Yeah.
You know what? I gotta check mine.
And even in the styrofoam packaging, like, you have the slot, the hole for the reg head, and then you still have the slot for the EX you could see. So, I don't know.
That's interesting. I'll have to check mine out. Because I never ordered any of the exclusive, the heads the people made, because I didn't think the head came off.
Oh, man.
I'll have to check it out.
No, I'm not trying to rub this in. I really liked it. I just wanted to put it right here.
Yeah, I see it's front and center. Can't miss it.
I'm not trying to rub it in.
Oh shit!
Oh, good, man. 2017, he'll be home.
I mean, so I'm looking at yours right now, and you've got the Wonder Woman, the Catwoman, the Batgirl. You've got a whole bunch that I still need to get too. So
Now, what did you think if you saw it? This guy made a hand for Wonder Woman where she holds her spear next to her, and you can actually fit 2 statues in the Besta if you get that hand.
I haven't seen it. I wouldn't, if I could, I wouldn't want to put 2 in the box. I like 1 or in the cube. I like 1 in the cube.
Oh, it's nice, but you.
But once you have so much, I mean, you have no choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the
So
point
that's
I
why
was
I'm
going
really
to make.
stingy in my choices. So that's just me.
I tried to fit the Joker in there with Batman, and it didn't work out.
No, the Joker fits with Harley.
Exactly. The bases are both small and they both stand up.
Hold on. Am I fucking invisible?
What's
No,
up?
yeah.
Oh, you can see me? Hello, everybody. Oh, shit. I thought I was fucking invisible. God
What's
damn.
up?
Yo, what up? How y'all doing? When we see somebody we haven't seen, we say hello, motherfucker.
It's because you
Oh,
smell
shit.
so good just coming out of the shower.
God
We didn't know
damn.
you were
I
in
thought I was in character and shit. I played the invisible man.
it.
God damn, boy. I'm talking about ignoring somebody.
Nah.
You know what? I'll be right the fuck back.
Oh shit!
I think we were just caught up on talking about all the
That's
stuff.
what happened. Yeah, we were
This
just
is the show, man. So, sometimes you got to take that back seat, man.
But it's just so much, man. It gets hard.
Oh yeah. The Brazil had their Comic-Con. There's so much shit. Like Prime,
Yeah, it's nuts.
Prime One showed all their DC lineup for their 1/4. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. I could show
Yeah,
it.
I saw the whatchamacallit, the Green Lantern, which looks amazing.
So they got this Killer Croc that I'm not a big fan of. I'm more of a big fan of the other one that I purchased.
Sideshows.
Yeah, Sideshows. Yeah, I mean it's not bad, but I think Sideshow just kills it with the faces.
Is that Talia?
No, this is
No.
what's her name from Witcher 3 or Witcher 2?
All right, because for a minute I was like, oh, they finally made one of her.
Marigold or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
They did some Turtles. They got some Transformers. And here's Scarecrow.
Oh God, that looks amazing.
He looks pretty sick. So this is 1/3, I take it, right?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking it is.
Because it's going with the game lineup. So here's the dark side. What do you guys think of this guy?
I like it. I mean, a lot of people don't because it's the new 52 version.
Yeah.
But I don't know. See, a lot of people love the Sideshow one. However, for me, the Sideshow one looks too thin.
Yeah, he is kind of short too.
Yeah.
Compared to Superman. He's only 26, 27 inches tall. I wouldn't mind it.
I like the new 52.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I like as well.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I think I remember seeing like a concept picture of his hand, and it was like someone holding his hands, and it was like the same size. He's got like man hands.
Sheesh.
And it also shows all the ripples in the gloves with the way they sculpted it. It looks awesome.
Yeah, I don't know the price on him. And then they showed the Green Lantern.
That thing looks great. Yeah.
And then Superman. I don't know about Superman's face.
Again, because all of them went new 52. So you gotta like that version of the characters, I guess.
Are they going to be priced fairly, or are they going to be super expensive?
The question nowadays is what's fairly.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. I think Superman now is like $750.
As much as I don't need another Harley, I think I have to get the Suicide Squad one.
This one?
Yeah, it just looks insane.
What size is it?
That's third scale.
Third scale.
But it just, to me, it looks like Margot Robbie. Like, spot on.
It's pretty sick.
Especially, I love that bubblegum face.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, for a third scale, 4 swap out heads. That's sick. You know,
that's pretty cool because you could display them too.
Yeah.
The way they have the stand. I thought this was pretty amazing. This guy right here.
Yes, that looks great.
My God, I can't wait for that shit.
$20.99. That's the thing. We're all waiting to see what the price tag on them. I'm not a big fan of the anti-venom, though. It's just, it looks weird.
He looks like the Abominable Snowman or something like that.
Exactly.
Look,
There was a little bit of talk on the forums and on the group. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like something around $920 for that.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
What are they? 1/4 or are they
1/4 scale? And there was a lot of talk about that when the Prime one upload those pictures to Facebook.
So what do you think of this, Lou? The golden version or whatever, or the prestige edition?
You know what I call that? A money grab.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. What the fuck? All you did was change the bat emblem to gold.
He had the one that you have too. It has the armor, right? Is that?
Yeah, it's the exact. It looks identical. The only difference is the bat on his chest plate is black on mine, and that one it's gold.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Right
and
here.
The one that I have, he's battle damaged, his armor. Whereas on the Prestige, it looks like perfect, like he never even fought with it.
I don't even remember the gold in the game, so I don't even know what's the point of that.
I think it's like I said, it's a money grab, right, Marty?
That's right, guys. That's right. Whatever you said. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I said, sorry, I'm late. Just had to reboot my computer, wouldn't let me on and stuff like that. But I'm on.
I hear you, bro. We all had problems. It took me a few times to get it on. My man, he had no voice for a while. Cheap didn't have voice for a while, but it came on. So it's been fun today.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm just glad to be here.
We're glad to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
So Iron Studio had some pretty cool stuff at the Brazil Con. They've had this Wonder Woman 1/3 piece. I don't know. She it kind of looks I don't know. I don't like the pose at all.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone wants to do that step up pose.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like an action pose, but it doesn't look. It looks kind of flat. I don't know.
It does. Like her upper body looks a little flat. She's just holding it up, and
yeah.
It's not really action, more like a pose.
Like she's taking a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They had the Iron. I think they showed War Machine, Iron Man, and the whole like 1/4. Yeah, these guys right here. These are 1/4 piece.
Isn't it supposed to make up like a diorama?
Yeah. See how the bases connect right here.
Sweet.
And then I think the other one was the other team, right? Captain America.
Yeah, that one I'm still tempted on getting.
Didn't they tease like a printed version of a Weapon X statue?
I believe so.
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't know, man. Iron Studios, bro. After Spider-Man, I kind of put like a bad taste in my mouth with that company. I don't know. I'll be honest with you.
Exactly. That scared me from ordering.
Yeah.
I really want the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but I'm just nervous.
Yeah, I mean, I actually saw the Spider-Man from Iron Studios at New York Comic Con, and it looks great. But knowing that half of that statue's number one, it's priced at a pretty good amount, like I think over $700, and knowing that half of it is plastic, I don't know, it doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah, that's what it is for me. Like, because the Falcon, something just tells me the wings are plastic.
Yeah.
No, and I think the problem is if the price was cheaper, people wouldn't have a problem with it being plastic.
Definitely. If it was like $350, yeah, fine.
They announced this new diorama that I'll probably end up picking up.
Dude,
it's probably going to be overpriced. It's probably going to be overpriced and everything. It's probably going to be plastic, but I'm still getting it. If it's 1/6, I don't know.
Oh, that's 1/6 scale?
I don't know if it is. If it is, I'll get it because I'm getting this, and this is 1/6, so it's going to look weird.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's a gorgeous piece right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of hate on the face, but we'll see when I get it. I'll see if I like it or not in person.
Yeah, because it depends. I mean, it was 1 or 2 pictures that made the face look bad.
Yeah. And the thing I didn't like about it was the paint didn't look like the paint from like other what are they? They're whatchamacallit, they're prototypes.
Yeah, exactly.
But if I like it, I'll still be happy. But I don't know.
Shazam looks pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, the one where he's like opening his mouth. Yo, if you're a 1/10 collector, dude, there's so much out there for you. Right here.
Oh
wow.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll give to that's what is that, Iron Studios?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make some great comic book 1/10 pieces, but they're just really small. But they look good.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you collect 1/10 and you collect the Kotobukiya DC line, I mean, mix it up with some Iron Studios, dude. You're like look at this Hawkman. He's 1/10. He's pretty cool.
That's pretty nice. They did pretty good on the wings on that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Real quick, just to go back to that Batman versus Bane, I actually saved some pictures. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's looking good. You know, they got like the Batcave kind of base that looks dope as hell. I haven't seen that on the Batman piece yet.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, there's so many great battles they could do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, it's gonna matter what the price is, dude. And then,
of course, like I'm really tempted to get the Captain America versus Iron Man. I know it's I think 1/10 scale, but
yeah,
it's still that perfect pose.
I mean, if you like it, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I don't care about the scale, to be honest with you.
Hey, what are your thoughts on the Red Sonja, guys? I mean, I saw it and I wasn't too pleased, and that's all I'll say about that. I'll keep it short. But
Did you get one?
Your opinion? No, but it was on my chart, and I'm glad that I seen the final result.
You talking about the one that just came out from Sideshow?
Yeah, new one.
Yeah, I ended up getting it. Did you watch my video on that one yet?
No, not a tip yet.
I posted a video. I did the unboxing, also did like a cinematic trailer video where I did more of a close-up on her, that way you can see the details and stuff. I mean, you know, make your own opinion on it. I personally, I love her. I think she's absolutely beautiful. I love the detail that's involved, and I love like how they do all the muscles, because all the parts of her muscles show really, really good, all the way down from her abs to her glute muscles and everything. I think they did an awesome job on that. The snake is absolutely sick on that too. It's so well detailed.
Yeah.
What size is it? I'm looking at the pictures right now. Is it 1/3 or 1/4 or 1/5 or whatever? I don't know.
Let's see.
Maybe a quarter scale.
I would think quarter scale if Sideshows.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was because the He-Man was 1/5, right?
Yeah, that's what ended up in the long run making me cancel it. I mean, I didn't want to collect another line, but when I actually saw comparison videos with it next to other quarter scale ones, I'm like, yeah, He-Man shouldn't be smaller than these characters.
I'm not gonna lie. I just got my He-Man last week, and it's crazy, dude. I mean, it's still big, for 1/5, but the paint is like, it's almost perfect. I'll tell you that. It's
Are you getting Skeletor?
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that thing looks
I was
amazing.
gonna say you got to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking about 1/5, I was looking at this because I'm picking up the Hulk vs. Wolverine. I didn't cancel it, even though they're making a shit ton of them. This is 1/5, and they're doing I think they're doing a Hulk, Captain America, and a Thor.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Marty, that's your newest video, man? Your Red Sonja?
Yeah, I think it's like it's one of the newer ones. You'll see it on there. You'll see the thumbnail of her face.
I'm gonna check it out.
The only thing is the base is huge, man. It really engulfs the statue, and so I can understand why they did it, because they wanted to make the snake look bigger than her. But that other Red Sonja that Sideshow did with her holding up the Frost Giant's head, that's bigger than what this Red Sonja is. So I was kind of hoping for her being a little bit closer to the other size, but it wasn't.
But she's kind of bending at the knees, though, right? Yeah. She's not standing up straight like the other one.
Well, not so much the height, but the width as well. You'll see it. You'll see it if you ever saw see it really close.
Did you see the Aquaman in person? So you can compare it to that. But with the
no, I didn't see
this
that.
one.
Yeah.
This thing is huge, bro.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to compare the base size.
Oh, the base. Yeah, that's the killer with this piece. Unless you get a DC piece that has a small base to put next to him. Oh my god.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, like I did see, I must have seen the worst Red Sonja ever made in history. That's why I passed my judgment on that particular one. It's like somebody just slapped paint on it. But then I seen Sideshow's production, and I'm looking for not the whole lights. You know how they try to get colors on the lights.
Yeah.
To hide stuff. I was looking for the white background to try to get the true definition of how she should look. And it didn't look that bad as the one that I saw prior to.
Right. And that's why I do my own videos like that, to kind of get a closer view. That way, when people watch it, instead of seeing like the trailers that the other companies push out, because just like what you said, they're going to try to hide some things, or they're going to try to add shadows for more definition or whatever. That's why I use mine, and I do mine all in just regular light, and I try to enhance the light a little bit so you can tell a little bit of what's going on with the statue. But check it out, see if you like it, man. I love it. I love the way they did her face. I love the way they did the muscle tone in her body. So I'm very happy with it, to be honest. It's nice. I'm enjoying the piece. I actually got that one in my bedroom, so that's how much I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it gives me hope to get her again, because I lost all hope once I seen that one. It was horrible. Can you go ahead, Lou?
I was just gonna say, what's up, Omar?
What's good, guys?
What's up, Omar?
Hey, guy.
Yo, what's up?
I got the
just to let everyone know that Carlos is watching basketball. So he hit me up on the phone. So.
Carlos, come on back, man. See, you got to get here first, Carlos, because you got the doorbell. You have to bring everybody else in. We don't have the doorbell.
Fate, what do you think of this DC 1/3 Wonder Woman?
I think it's beautiful.
You don't like? I don't like the pose, but
I love the pose. What's not to like about it?
I guess it's they're trying to do an action pose, but she's just kind of flat up top. You know what I mean? Like she's just holding up a sword.
Her face, her expression, in her face, or what?
the whole pose, how like she looked like she's trying to swing her sword, but she's really not swinging it. Like, I don't know.
I like it. I like it. Now the face doesn't match everything else. Like maybe she had like a expression. It probably would have sold it.
Yeah.
Because that looks like Statue of Liberty. Just I'm just there, and the rest of the
I think also if they would have like had her arm go a little bit further and her shield out, where like if they're gonna do an action pose, kind of just make it look like she's into the action. To me, that one kind of looks like she's just kind of posing, like, okay, I'm ready for my picture.
Posing, exactly. It doesn't look like a pose.
Yeah. And if that's what they meant to do, then okay,
but I don't mind that because when you display it, it doesn't take that much space depth wise. You have her arms cocked back, it's going to be hitting the back of the Vesta.
Yes, that's the problem with the new Iron Man, the new, the Mark 42 that Sideshow did. The pose is awesome, but he's so far forward that he sticks out of the Vesta.
I got my Green Goblin in too a couple days ago, along with the Red Sonja. Beautiful piece, man. The way they made the Green Goblin was just, I think it blows Spider-Man out of the water. It's a companion piece. But that Green Goblin's really detailed. The color of the green, the bright green that they have on it, it's really, really well done. I think they did an outstanding job with that one.
How many did they make?
2,000, I think it was. I think they only did 2,000.
Now, Marty, does the flames and stuff match from the base?
Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can give you guys a little bit better. Let's see if you guys can see it. Oh, man. Hold on a second.
Because that was everybody's fear when they saw that weird yellow look.
Yeah. I don't think you guys really can see it.
I see him, but I hear.
Now the yellow matches, but there's not a lot of yellow on the Green Goblin because it's more of the white cloud on him. Then you have a little bit of the orange on the bottom. You know what I mean? Whereas Spider-Man, his is more orange, as if
because the pumpkin bomb's going on.
Right, the pumpkin bomb's going. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that makes all the sense in the world to me. Because Spider-Man should be closer to the explosion. And he's on the glider. He should be the light effect from the explosion. Since he's above Spider-Man, it should just have a little hint of the orange.
Right. That's correct.
So it should be that way to me.
That's nice. I so wanted to get it, but it was just like, man, I don't got space for all this shit.
That's why you need to go ahead and give up the Sucker Punch one. That way you'll add more space to that portion, and you can go ahead and get one of those Green Goblins right there.
Oh, wait a minute, Sucker Punch. There's Joker you can get rid of too, man. We can help you with space.
That was my first ever comic Sideshow piece.
No problem, man.
So they updated the pictures for the Green Lantern of the of what it's actually going to look like, not the prototype painting, and you could tell
I don't want pictures. That's messed up.
But you could tell the resin. They used a different type of resin face. You could tell in the paint and everything.
Yeah, he still looks good, but they keep messing with it. It's going to be a raisin. So just stop.
I'm like, for some reason, and I mean, it's fine, but it seems like with the certain pieces, the main Justice League guys, they're going for that Alex Ross slightly older take on them. You could see it with Batman. You could see it with Superman. Now with Green Lantern.
Yeah, trying to make it look traditional-ish. Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, that for me, he was a must as the exclusive with the Lantern.
Oh, yeah. I pre-ordered it right away.
But Prime 1 just crapped all over it.
Yeah, but see, Prime 1 now, you're getting into that same scenario of will it fit in your display case with the arm coming out?
That thing is so damn bad. I have to get it. I don't
Well,
care.
you don't put glass on yours, so it's all right.
No, I still don't want it sticking out. I want it perfect, as if I wanted, a window on it. I still have my windows. I just didn't put them on.
Oh, all right.
So what you do is you get all the sideshow and you put the sideshow on the top shelf, and then you get the prime ones and you put the prime ones on the second shelf.
Well, see, that's what I like. If I get the other house, it has 10-foot ceilings, so I can fit stuff on top.
Oh, nice. Are you moving, Lou? Or are you buying or what?
Hopefully, I'll be moving to Orlando soon.
What?
Yeah.
Orlando?
Yeah.
Really? Wow! Congratulations, brother. You retiring or
not
what?
yet. I don't need any jinxing.
Okay, you need to come down to Texas, man. You can buy so much cheaper and so bigger for so much cheaper up here. Economy's really great.
This is a big house. It's bigger than the one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like I live in a 2,600 square foot house. This one's 3,500.
Oh wow, that is huge, man. You got a lot to move though, man. Like you got all those statues that are in your house. Then you got all the comic books as well, and then you've got like the statues that are still boxed up, right? That you don't display. Whew.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna downsize a lot of the toys and action figures and stuff because I don't need all this shit, especially if I'm dragging it to another state.
Yeah. Don't get rid of anything you regret, though, man. You know how sometimes. You know how sometimes you have that where okay, I'm about to move and I need to downsize. Fuck it, I'm just going to get rid of you get into that mode where I'm getting rid of everything, kind of a thing. Yeah, and then after you get to your place, you're like, man, why the hell did I get rid of that for?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because people are already like, are you going to leave some of your comics? I'll take them. I'm like,
good,
nah.
Yeah. Well, good luck on that, man. I mean, good luck on the move and stuff like that. Yeah, Orlando's a nice place. Been there a few times and stuff. I'll come down and visit you. We can go to MegaCon together in Orlando.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. And not only that, but like I was telling them, it's it's a 5-bedroom, so it has
nice.
I'll give room for guests, and
yeah,
it's really nice, and it's 20 minutes from the Disney parks.
The Disney parks, yeah. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, hopefully everything works out for you, brother.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. And if you need to stop. If you need to stop by here and drop off those sucker punches, just let me know.
I'll do one better. I'll go to you. I'll meet you in Orlando, and I'll pick up the circle. All right.
Oh my God, this guy.
Yo, I think I'm gonna start collecting 1/10, man. Look at this thing.
Don't do that, man.
Oh, you know which one looks really good? Speaking of smaller scales. Did you guys see the Kotobukiya Vision?
What is that? 1/6?
Yeah.
By Eric Sosa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
Yeah, it looks good.
I didn't see that yet.
I think I'll have to go to smaller scales to like a different area than the quarter scale.
Yeah, I would have to in the newer place because they'd look lost.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to
have like knickknacks. Okay, well my knickknacks would be my 6-scale quarter or 6-scale statue.
I want to do one room that's kind of got like the bombshells and the bishojos because they're a similar size. And then the quarter scale stuff will be in their own.
Yeah.
I'm looking at how you did your Catwoman display, and I like the way you have it going up like that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. I like that, man. Because I have mine hers just kind of going down, wrapping around her. But I like that, man. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I tried to make it like the box.
Oh yeah, true.
And I didn't see people attempt to do it, so I'm like, let me do it.
No, it looks sharp. I didn't even notice it until Marty said something. But yeah, it looks sharp.
Ray tried to just sign in. He's probably
Yeah,
having problems too. There he is.
yeah, we all were today. So there's something with the internet today.
Yeah, I see he got adopted by Stan Lee, man. How lucky. Picture.
Yeah, he's Grandpa Lee.
Right? Oh my God! Could you imagine if he was your grandfather?
Oh, so you're saying it right here? Okay, I see. Sorry, guys. The
Hey,
box
what's
right
up,
here.
man?
Shit, I always forget.
What?
I was looking at the Catwoman box right here.
I like that Joker too, man. That sideshow Joker in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just picked them up.
that's nice. That's a nice piece, man.
I had to get it, dude. Like I went online and I saw the price. I'm like, I can't.
How much is he going for now?
If it's exclusive, it's like 600 or something on eBay.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all.
Regular edition is 4 to 5.
Yeah. What's the difference with the exclusive?
You get an extra face, I think.
Okay.
And he's got a hat on and he's like biting his lip.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, if anybody's interested, and this goes out to YouTube land as well, I'm selling the two of my X-Men, the Rogue and the Jean Grey. I'm selling those too. And
I know somebody. Man.
You know somebody? Tell them to hit me up, man. I'm selling the Doctor Doom, not the Doctor Doom in the throne, but it's just like him standing up. It was the last sideshow one, and I have like the Baroness that I'm selling too. And I got it on my eBay page, but I'm trying to sell those ones and look at trying to get something else. You know what I mean? I wanna finish that Predator 1/6 scale run.
Yeah, I'm selling. I might be sold already, but I'm just saying through one of the guys on here. But I'm getting rid of my Optimus as well because it's the base. Yeah. Even in the new place I'm looking at, it's so damn big that it just sticks out.
It's 20 inches, right? 20 inches in diameter.
Yeah, it's not the height that I have the problem with. It's the base. If they did like a rectangle base that fit inside a cabinet, it would have been so much better.
Yeah, because these ones, the ones that I'm selling, don't really kind of match the theme that I have. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to stick to a certain theme, like my DC characters, and I don't want to really start. I tried to start the whole X-Men series, you know what I mean? But then just looking at them after a while, I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna get rid of the X-Men ones and the Doctor Doom and the Baroness and just kind of stick to more of my theme, like my Batman, my Star Wars, and Predator 1/6 scales. And so if there's anybody out there, or if you guys know anybody out there that's on TV land, YouTube land that wants to talk about pricing, and we can talk. Just let me know.
How much for the Batman and Wonder Woman you got there? The Batman versus Wonder Woman.
The Batman versus Wonder Woman.
Yeah, the little one.
Oh, this one right here?
How much for your kids? Yeah.
How much for my kids? No, man. That's actually from the Injustice video game.
Yeah. And you can from Europe too. You can only get that in Europe. I think in Europe. I think.
It's just it's not even really it's like a statue, to be honest with you. I think it's made out of
it's just plastic, right?
Like plastic, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's selling for like $70 to $100 online.
Yeah, I like Injustice, because I read Injustice, so the only reason why I got those is because I really like the storyline for those. So
yeah,
I do like that one. I wish they offered it in the US.
Yeah, it's one of those.
I think I bought those off of eBay though.
Yeah, I only got a regular one.
Yeah, I want both of them.
Anyway.
So I gotta ask Marty, what is your thoughts? We're went over the fact that I love it, but the Margot Robbie 1/3 Harley.
The one that's right there.
No, the one that's coming out, the 1/3 scale from Prime One.
Oh, yes, brother. I'm gonna get it just because it's Margot Robbie and Harley Quinn, man. So based off what I've seen, I mean it's okay, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to look at it a little bit better because initial look, when I first saw it, I was like, oh wow, I'm gonna get this. You know what I mean? So I gotta do a little bit more research on that one, brother. To be honest,
same here. I love it, but it would be a movie piece with the rest of the comic stuff.
Right, exactly. And you guys hear that Margot Robbie is actually she's taken the reins on the next Harley Quinn movie, and she also talked about the villains movie eventually. So the Harley Quinn movie is supposed to kind of you're gonna have the Black Cat and you're gonna have the Poison Ivy in there, and then they're going to be throwing on the characters of the Birds of Prey, and so they're going to be looking at the movie eventually more focus on those characters. So yeah, but that should be interesting.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, and then with that said, I actually got the rest of the Birds of Prey on pre-order right now. The Black Canary and the Bat. What was the other one? The
Huntress.
The Huntress. Yeah, and there was one more. There's one more on there.
Batgirl.
Was it Batgirl? Yeah. I think it was Batgirl. Was it Batgirl?
Well, they were selling Cheetah at the time too, I believe, but Cheetah's not part of them.
Yeah, no, she's not part of it.
What's up, Ray Jr.?
What's up, brother?
What's up, fellas? I just woke up not too long ago.
What's happening, man?
Oh, nothing much. Just admiring all y'all's beautiful statues back there. Y'all on that big boy level.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, cheap, dumb, and dirty, man.
Yeah, but not all of us can be part of the Holy Grail Club, like you are, man,
I only got one Holy Grail book.
You guys don't know.
Congratulations on completing your run, bro.
Oh, appreciate it. Hey, Lou, is that Pinhead back there on your statue?
Where?
The blue one up there? Is that Pinhead?
Up top?
Yeah.
No, that's Electro. It's Jamie.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Pinhead because my wife is terrified of Pinhead. We went to a con and one dude was dressed up as Pinhead and she like walked out of the way. So I need to get a 1/6 scale Pinhead doll.
Stay out of the statue room. You put that right in the front.
Right there by the side that she sleeps on. I'm just playing.
Hey, ask Ray. Ray saw the statue video that I did on Red Sonja, man. What'd you think of it? What'd you think of the statue?
Lovely. I liked it. I thought the statue was already out. I didn't know they had enough. I thought it had already been out. I thought I saw somebody with a statue. So is that a different one?
Yeah, that just came out.
Okay, yeah, but I enjoyed it. I liked it. I need to go donate to plasma somewhere in a clean facility so I can get that.
You can sell an organ, man, if you want to sell a kidney or something.
Right.
Yeah, that piece is just lovely.
Crazy.
This is one of my earlier pieces, man, and one of my favorites because I don't know, man. It's just the color of the green. I love the color green.
Yeah, I have.
A Madam Hydra. You can't beat the ass on this shit, man. Look at the ass on that.
Well, come on. Who doesn't like a woman in lead?
Oh my god. Yeah, look at that ass, Marty. Look at that.
God damn it, Ray. Why she got to be there, man?
Because I'm his ass, his side chick, man.
That's why he was all quiet.
Yeah, that's why he's quiet. That's why you can't say, yeah, this is a nice ass, and Red Sonja looking hot. I wish I had me a ginger girl.
Oh my God.
Sure has red hair. What are you talking about, guy?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Oh my god.
So now the cosplay, hers Red Sonja and me as Blade. That's a combination.
Okay, I'm gonna go because everybody got quiet.
They got a woman online, so you gotta be careful what you say.
Well, I mean, she could always go as Abigail Whistler.
Oh yeah, Jeff West did a portrait, well, like a caricature of Cheryl as Abigail Whistler, me as Blade, and her as Abigail Whistler, and then he had Biscuit at the bottom, which I thought was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so yeah, but since I'm done with that Journey to Mystery Run, now my goal of it now is to have them all graded. That way, my collection is preserved.
That's a big goal.
You only live once.
That's right.
You only
That's
live
a
once.
big goal.
Yeah.
But you gotta, not to steer you away from what your goal is about getting all that stuff slabbed, but can you imagine what you could get with the money if you decide to slab? Because Mylar can work just as good.
Yeah, I could see you getting a Amazing Fantasy 15 with that money.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a Spider-Man guy, so only way I'm getting that book is if it's given to me. It's not like one of my desires to get, like, a Spider-Man collector like Marty or whatever. I got what I wanted, and next I'm going to work on Cap, Daredevil, and Batman at the same time because, knock it out. Batman is going to be very, very difficult. I mean,
and
I already have issue 368 all the way to 713, so, I got a couple of low numbers. The lowest number I got is 82.
Well, even the Cap's expensive because I know some of the Tales of Suspense ones I got cost me a pretty penny.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
Especially the first Iron Man.
Yeah, I got of course, Cap 100, and now I bought that last year. That was already graded at a 6.0, I think I want to say. So I got that.
Yeah, that's a good grade.
Yeah, and then just working. I'm only 75 books away from that run, from 100 all the way to the 454. So I'm only 75 books.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then I already know it's gonna be hard trying to get some of those Golden Age ones.
Yeah, those are really hard.
I saw the prices for those suckers. I'm like, man.
Those are the only ones I don't have.
Manny got one of them, and it was like a 7.5. I think he sent it to CBCS and got a grade, and I'm like, holy shit, that's an awesome grade on that one. That was an old Golden Age book. Yeah,
because if you look at the first Captain America, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's definitely you got to win the lotto, or wait till Nicolas Cage is walking out of Vegas with it in his hand and just rob his ass. That's what I would do. But I'm still waiting on my one sketch. I know you see my post about that motherfucker messaged me, and I'm like reading, and I'm like, I don't care about your personal issues. Who does not have what? Internet access in a fucking hotel.
I know my hotel I was just at had it free.
Yeah. So if you go to that He-Man.org, there's a lot of guys bashing him on there. I guess, I'm not the only one that had to wait. There's another guy on the Facebook page that said he waited over a year as well till he finally got his, his wasn't no blank cover sketch. His was just a regular paper sketches or whatever that he did for him. But I mean, I got it. These artists are busy. I completely understand that, but don't take on a project if you're not going to give, me an accurate timeline. Like when I asked, he said, oh, it won't take me that long. Well, that long has turned into 16 freaking months. that $155 I gave you, I could be getting that Leonardo 1/6 scale that's coming out this month.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. And then you ask me for my address. This is the third time. I'm like, really? Well, I mean, if you check your email, you would see that you already have it.
Exactly. That shit's crazy.
So what you purchase new? Anything coming out besides? I just did a payment plan with that 1/6 scale Wolverine, that new one that just came out. So I didn't know too much about that payment plan thing. I might have to do that more often.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that with the Wolverine and probably do that with because I already got Wonder Woman pre-ordered. So I'm gonna probably just change the, that way, anyway, I'm not saying blowing my money, but at least I know I'll still be getting it. It might be a month later than when it actually comes out, but I think that payment plan thing is pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. I use it all the time.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know that. I thought you just straight out be buying it since you got that big money.
Once in a while, I'll do a straight out. But especially with the 1/3 scales, you got payment plans on those.
Hey, is Omar doing the mannequin challenge, or what is it? What is he doing?
Who's that?
Omar.
Oh, he's in the mannequin challenge.
You guys watched the Planet of the Apes trailer?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Goodness, dude.
I just saw a leaked trailer of Captain Marvel.
I heard about that, man. Did you watch it already? I didn't see it, man.
James posted it on Facebook.
Oh, did he already?
Posted it in the comment. Yeah. That shit looked nice, and then he showed a little bit of the Ragnarok with the Hulk with his gear on.
What?
Wait, where?
Let's check it out. On the comic
So
book
our comic book fanatics Facebook page.
Comic book fanatics.
What?
Yeah,
Omar, you're not a member? You're not a member.
It's Ray and Marty's Facebook page.
What is it called? Like the name? Like comic book? How do you? Is it like
comic book fanatics?
Yeah, it's all spaced out.
Hey, you want me to see if I can play it on here? Can you do video on here? Can you do?
I don't know because it might be copyrighted.
Oh yeah. You can't do that.
I just joined.
Well, it is bootlegged because somebody did record it with a camera. Or phone,
okay.
Yeah, but you can see it. Yeah, especially the Hulk part. I was like, holy shit! I cannot wait till November.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out after the show. For sure.
Yeah. So look, I got a question. Speaking of the statues, when you buy them and you do your videos, I noticed you get a lot of views. So you still get a lot of views even when you do your payment plan and then the statue comes in? Because I was trying to figure that out.
I've never had an issue getting it late. I mean, I've gotten them late before, but usually it's only a week or so. Sometimes I've gotten them before other people.
With the payment plan one, so say like, okay, Wolverine comes out this month, but I did a payment plan. I don't get it till next month, and then I do a video, but the views on it are so low compared to when I did the Ben Affleck Batman when it first came out. That sucker's almost up to 3,000 views. So does it depend on when the item comes out? You do it right then and there, or
I've never had that issue.
I would think
you're very well known with the statue community.
That's what it is.
The first to show is always the best, but if you want to see a video, you're going to look at it regardless. So get it. I seen Marty's his Green Goblin and his Noel Batman. His wasn't the only video that I seen on that same statue. I'm watching all of them because I like the statue that much.
Well, you know what? I do that as well, and there's a reason, because I want to know what each person's perspective of it is, because you'll find something, like maybe Marty didn't say something, but another guy points out something, and you're like, oh, I didn't know that detail was in there. Or another guy might have a complaint that someone else didn't. So you get a more rounded opinion of the people.
More variety. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, and it basically, yeah, it all adds up to an honest opinion once you add it up, add your own. Because some guy gas up a piece of crap, he's like, oh, it's the best statue ever. And then the other guy be like, I like everything except this. So then.
Well, because that's what you got to realize. Some of the guys get these things for free. So if they're getting it for free, they're not going to call it a piece of garbage because then they won't get nothing anymore. So you need more than one opinion for sure.
I know there's one cat on there that gets, I guess he's in the UK or whatever, and he gets his stuff like, it seems like he gets them before they even freaking come out. On the 1/6 scale part, and I'm like, holy shit, man, that ain't even fucking out yet. It's still saying pre-order on damn Sideshow.
Well, you guys, if you guys had an opportunity to get like partnered with a company like Sideshow or Hot Toys or whatever, okay, and they not necessarily partner, but if they contacted you and say, hey, listen, we want you to do a review of this statue, this product, or whatever. Would you give an honest review of it, or would you guys look at doing like trying to
I cheese that shit up? So
right. Like, would you cheese it up?
I mean,
so you can get more like later on, like
the
partner
thing
with them.
is, we're all gonna want to say that we would give an honest opinion, but the problem is, that if you do and it is bad, you're not getting any more samples. So that's where it becomes hard. Because you want to tell the people the truth, but you also don't want to shoot
yourself in the foot.
In the mouth.
Right. Yeah. I lie like a motherfucker, man. I'd be like, this motherfucker's the best goddamn statue ever, and I'll make it the best damn review. No, just...
You know what? I hear what you're saying, but I would go the honest route for the simple fact that people tune in for honesty. If they're like, this guy, I know he's not trying to blow smoke up my butt. This looks like a piece of crap, and he's sitting there smiling like it's the greatest thing ever. Guess what? He ain't watching me again.
I'm telling you, the best way to compromise is to just let the people viewing know that you bought it, and then they'll take your review with a grain of salt. You know what I mean?
But you're still lying, though. But
you're not, because the people know. You know what I mean? Like, the thing is that you're obviously lying because you're gonna get more products, right? But then the people know that you're lying, so they can just ignore the review. You know what I mean? That way, both people, like, you're not hurting the viewer, but you're also getting products, right? If you go the honest route, you're not gonna get anything, and if you go with the lying route, then you're hurting your customers. You know what I mean? If you go with the deceiving route.
The easiest way is to review it.
Don't review it.
And then post your thoughts in the comments. Because how I present it to you, then you're allowed to say it's crap or it's beautiful. I want to know what you think. And that way we have a relationship. But if it's just you talking and it's the end of discussion, it's going to die. So I'm going to put it back into the potential consumer's hands.
Just call it like a preview and don't give your opinion. Just give facts about it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
Instead of calling it like your review.
Would you guys believe that actually somebody offered me to review something and I said no?
XM?
Not XM. Not because I didn't want to lie, but because
I
actually literally don't have room. I was like, no thanks. I don't have sometimes I get you want to get a piece and they offer it to you for free, but I got offered the stuff that I don't want. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't even want this. So it's it's so useless in my collection. I just refused it. And
but once it's yours, do what you want to do with it. Just do your job, review it, and move on.
Yeah, but what am I going? I asked them, can I sell it after? And they said no. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna. Why would I keep it?
How are they gonna know?
Your property, and you can't sell it.
Huh? No, they said I'm not allowed to sell it. Yeah, that's why.
Like a timeline where you can't sell it.
You know, someone there's a certain someone that like got products for free, and then he goes and sells them on BST. I was like, dude, you literally just broke like a contract with the person. You know what I mean? Like, it's not allowed.
So somebody who like gets those products for free and they do the review, they're not supposed to sell those. They're supposed
No, you're not. Because they're samples. They're not allowed to be distributed. You know what I mean? They're not allowed to be given out.
I get it.
Can you give it away?
You can give it. You can give it away with permission, but you're not allowed to profit off of it.
Okay.
How do they reinforce that?
Especially because the samples usually are at 100% up to par. You know, with how the final piece might come out, so it could hurt their reputation.
How do they get the samples though? That's what I want to know. Like,
they have to give you samples. They're not allowed to give you numbered ones because those go toward profits, right? Because those are marketed as statues that you're paying for to market, to make money off of, while the samples are the ones that you buy in order to advertise. So they go into advertising fees. You know what I mean? So those are expenses. You could write those off. But if you give them away, if you give them numbered ones, then you're taking away from your own expenses.
So what would come first though? Let me ask. Would a sample be
the samples are made
before the numbered pieces?
Yes.
Samples are basically certain pieces that come from the factory to get the person who commissioned the piece in the factory to approve, is this what I want?
Yes.
If it's not, then you fix it and you send it back and you tell them, this is what I want. And then they send you another one. They tell you, is this what you want? And then you either accept or you don't accept.
Interesting. See, Omar's like, he knows like the backstories about these. That's why I like listening to Omar, because he knows like the backstories about production values, you know?
I tried to commission my own piece. That's why. And it was just too painful. I was like, forget it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I know a guy that does it. Like I was telling you, Marty, if we ever wanted to do one. It's just, it's not cheap.
Right. I understand that, you know, when you do a commission, you're going to be probably paying like triple the amount of probably what you can buy a statue. I don't know.
Try 100 times more.
100 times more. So you're saying that when you give them a design, they'll make the design, they'll send it to you and ask for your approval, right? And then if that's not what you want, you tell them, okay, this is not exactly what you want. You send it back, and you know it kind of goes back and forth,
No. So it starts like this. Let me explain to you. So it starts with you go to the sculptor. You pay the sculptor. You buy the sculpt to the 3D file.
Okay.
And you keep that. That's yours now. Now you take that and then you send it to Ownage or whoever the printing company you want. Right? They print it. Now you have a printed statue, but it's not painted. Now you pay the sculptor, like say Andy Bergholtz, the guy that sculpted the original Hulk PF, he charges $50K. He charges $50K for just the sculpt. And once he sculpted that, you print that, and that costs around $15K. And then now you have a printed statue. Now you go send it to the painter, which will charge you another like $10K to master paint it. And then now you have a prototype. Now this is like the highest quality you're gonna get. You send that to the factory. They start engineering it. They start they're professionals, like making the statue, taking the statue apart and putting it in the box so that you can ship it off, right? And then they start. They ask their factory to make 50 pieces or like 5 pieces. Once they have one like factory job, they send that back to you. You look at it. You send that to Marvel. Marvel looks at it. If Marvel's happy, you're happy. You send it back and you tell them, yeah, this is what I want. And then they recreate that.
If it costs that much just for a sculptor, just for the painter, right? How does these companies make their money back?
Through volume.
Think about it. All of that, what I just told you, that costs, let's say it costs around 100K, right? XM Studios sells one piece for...
Well, XM for $1,000, right? For $1,000. or so.
Even Sideshow sells 500. Let's say they sell 500 for $500 and they sell 1,000 pieces. That's 500K. So that's 400K profit. But you gotta subtract. But you gotta subtract how much each piece costs, and usually each piece costs around $150 to $200 in China to make.
Right.
So you're making 300K profit, and then you subtract and then you subtract 100K. So every piece they make 200K off of that.
Oh, I gotcha.
But not counting the shipping when they charge you for shipping and all that.
The shipping usually they have a contract with FedEx, and then FedEx gives them cheaper rates. So instead of them basically, like if you're corporate, like for me, like when I ship something, I usually get like 40% off. Sideshow will probably get 75% off.
That's why most guys, if you're commissioning a statue, will ask for $200 to $350 up front as a
because that's how much it costs to actually make it. And then the other payment is their profit.
Yeah.
So how long does it take for them to make it when you get a commission?
It depends on the factory. So like the sculptor usually, like Andy, he like, you know, the Francois Hulk, Lou?
Yep.
Like that Hulk, that one took over like a year and a half. And because, well, that was hand sculpted. If you're talking digital sculpt, it usually takes like 2 months. And like 2 months. And then what's it called? That is like, you have the printed file. The printing actually takes like a week. And then the factory depends on the factory. Like, let me show you. This is made by the best factory in China. Okay, this is like the best. Like they have like master painters over there. They're amazing. So this takes around 2 years to make. Like it's 50 pieces. It took 2 years to produce. So that one, not a lot of people use it because they take so long. But this is the factory. Like it's called the Resin Works factory. Resin Works uses this, and Danny used to use it. Danny Hines, he used to use that before, but he switched factories. And this one takes the longest. Prime One has like 3 factories. They share with Sideshow. Prime One and Sideshow use the same factories. XM Iron Studios use the same factories. Imaginarium has their own. PCS has their own. And like customs usually have like lower end factories, like Hollymaw and like those other ones. They usually make like they're lower end factories basically.
Is that a custom? Is that a custom right there that you showed us, Omar?
Yeah, this is a custom, but this is like the highest end factory.
Okay.
I can wait 2 years. I've waited 16 months for a fucking sketch. I can wait 2 years before a sketch.
So,
to be honest, Ray, we do usually wait around 2 years for our piece from pre-order to getting it in hand.
Yeah, but the problem is that when you're waiting for 1,000 or 2,000 piece edition size.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This one's only 50 and it took 2 years. Like the edition size on this is only 50.
How do you know so much about this, Omar? Are you in the statue business, or this is just like a more in-depth hobby for you?
I just talk to a lot of people, like a lot of like people that work in the factories. So
okay.
The thing with customs, I don't like half the way they look. I like more the mass-produced stuff than.
Well, it depends. I have a bunch of Danny's customs, and they're top notch.
Yeah, like look at your Bane, Lou.
Don't you got a Ryu? Lou, that Ryu, whatever. Didn't you have one that was custom?
I had a custom Akuma at one time.
Oh, okay. I remember you showed one. They said you had it custom made or whatever. That one looked pretty nice.
But my 2 best customs were Danny's Bane and the Supergirl custom.
Yeah. That one is in Andre's factory. That one is their factory is like pretty good when it comes to custom standards. Like their factory is really good because he commissions a lot. Like his edition sizes are higher, so he's able to he's able to pay more for the workers. But like this Batman that I have in front of me, this one costs around like $400 in China to make. $400 to $450. So like when you're talking $450, that's a lot of money for like mass production in China.
Mm-hmm.
I go live in China and just get them to make all my statues for me and for cheaper.
Bro, they try to rip you off though. Like over there, like if you don't know somebody over there, and like that can like stay on top of them, like those guys, like they will scam you, they will rip you off. Yeah, like
well, you gotta watch, because a lot of, if you go to like Singapore or any of them, they'll sell you bootlegs if you don't know what you're doing.
Bootleg.
There's a lot of knockoff statues.
Dude, guys, like I'm serious. If you see ResinWorks' stuff, you will know what I mean by like really high end. I mean, like this thing is like solid cast. Like this plate is metal. His blades on his arms are metal. Like this thing is like it's like 20 pounds. Look at the paint job on the face. It's amazing. Like it's flawless. Everything about these pieces are like top notch. I'm gonna be reviewing this and the Flash and the Superman by ResinWorks. Those pieces are like, they're in a class of their own. I'm serious. Like production pieces that they don't come.
That looks really nice. I mean, the detail on that and the paint job looks amazing on that though. It almost looks like a legit movies piece, you know?
Dude, it looks like a small human being in the room. I'm serious. Like when my like little sister saw this, she was amazed at how well painted it is, because it looks like it's literally like actual metal on the armor. It's really, really fantastic.
Yeah.
And the cape is like genuine leather. It's not fabric. It's not like fake at all. It's
holy shit.
Genuine.
I saw your review on YouTube for the I think it was a ResinWorks Wolverine. Did you end up keeping that, or did you? I know you had a couple issues.
Yeah, I didn't. The thing is, like for me, I don't like my pieces coming in like too many parts.
Yeah.
That really grinds my gears. I don't know why. It's just like it's just a nitpicky thing that I have. And but that was the only reason. But like, I don't know if you saw the close-ups. Like you could see the skin and the paint job on that full Wolverine. It's top notch.
Sure,
like that piece is amazing.
It damn well better be for what it cost.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but retail was only like $800.
No, yeah, the retail was fine on it. You know?
How much did you pay for that, Omar?
$3,000.
That's a pretty fair price, man, for a custom made though.
No, but it's not. No. Like it's not custom made. Like there's 150 of them. It's not me. It's like ResinWorks made it.
Oh, okay.
But that's like the aftermarket price. Like the aftermarket is $3,000. It's not worth it in my opinion. Like I think $2,000 is a good price for the amount of detail that there is.
Well, put it this way,
as like somebody who's being objective. Somebody who's being objective, like that piece is like phenomenal. Like you're talking XM Magneto kind of paint job. It's really, really ridiculous.
Well, put it this way, Marty, to put it into perspective. I know a guy, like I was saying, who owns a factory. He's willing to produce the stuff. And we were talking to a few people because I was looking into some commissions. And to get Jerry Macaluso to sculpt a piece, get it done, by the time you got to the stage that you were ready to start selling them, you were talking about $65,000 to $75,000.
Yeah, you gotta have a lot of money to put into it. It's really rewarding though. Like if you can invest it, like the Mad X Hulk, he probably made around $100K off of that. So it's worth the money. It takes a while, but you gotta have like the initial funds to put in. And if you mess up, like if the sculptor is garbage and like he produces garbage, it's not gonna sell, and then you're screwed. You just lost like $65K.
That's why everyone said, don't cheap out on the sculptor. That's number one. Make sure you go with a guy that knows what he's doing.
Dude, that Mad X Hulk is ridiculous, though. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Omar was saying, but when you do the math, a lot of customs go for around $1,000. So if you did, 100, that's 100K. So you gotta. It just all boils down to. I mean, it's more than that. Never mind, 1 million. But it's just know what you're doing because yes, you can make a nice profit, but like he said, you have to have money up front.
And it's risky. That's the
Mhm.
biggest thing about it.
You got to pick a character you know is going to sell.
Right. I think I'm gonna stick to Sideshow and Prime One and Hot Toys. It sounds like too much work for me, man. And when it comes to that, it's just one I don't have the funds for it, and two, I rather have something that that's already
And forget
pre-made.
it if you want a one of a kind statue. But the thing is, it's like for instance, I love Jubilee. I would love to have a quarter scale, but you could never make that because you're not going to get enough people to buy it.
Right. Exactly. And most of the statues I see are already being made anyways, and
well, even me and Dick tried to get Blade made, but we couldn't get enough people to go.
Now you're talking Ray's language right now.
I saw his face.
Nobody told me that.
Yeah, originally what our goal was, we had talked to a guy, and he would have done Blade. It would have been 150 with a 50-piece exclusive line that would have came with also, what's his name? Not Snow.
Deacon Frost?
Yeah, Frost. Thank you. And but it was going to be a decent. It looked good. It would have been really nice. But when we put it out there, like who would be interested, we got about 25 to 30 people. So when you're trying to get all that money to put a piece into production, you need at least 100 people, in my opinion, to like it.
Right.
For it to be worth going into production.
I would have raised my hand. I'd been one of them. I'd been like, yeah.
That's something I always had on my mind. Because I can't see Todd McFarlane ever making a 1/4 scale Spawn.
Yes,
and that's just something I had always in my mind. Like, yo, one day, I'm gonna try and commission a piece, but I don't know. After this conversation, bro, I'm having second thoughts.
It depends. Like if you go in with a group of guys where you could split the cost, then it works.
Yeah, but you're talking about at least 50 to 100 people with that amount, though, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of bread to invest. I didn't realize it was that much.
If you make a good piece, it will sell. Like I'm in the talks with somebody right now, and like for me, I believe like this piece can make it, but again, everybody believes that their piece can make it, right? So if you can make a piece that is good and it is like the best that people have seen, trust me, like people will like, and especially if you can make a character that's been done poorly by Sideshow, and then make it better. Like Francois' Apocalypse, for instance.
Yeah.
Like we saw how bad Sideshow's turned out with like the quality control issues and stuff like that. He took a character that was already made, wasn't made well, and he just made a beast. You know what I mean? And he could charge whatever he wants because like this is like the only Apocalypse people want. So it's like it's like that. You gotta be really, really strategic with what you make. But if you make good and if you make a good product, it's easy, like 75K profit.
It's very informative. I mean, it's good to know stuff like this and learn like what's in the background and stuff besides. But this is very informative because I had no idea, to be honest with you. And I've been collecting statues for a while, but I never knew like the backworks of the productions and everything like that. So this stuff is good to know. And I'm sure a lot of people don't even know that either,
Well, the hardest part is everyone's so damn picky, and they ought to be, right? Because they're spending hundreds of dollars on this stuff. But like, just going on the forums, dude, like there's so many haters on every single piece. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god, you ain't lying, man.
Like everyone nitpicks like crazy too. But I mean, if you're paying $700 for a piece or something like that, you should, I guess.
Right. You have every right to, I guess. I mean, you know, like if you're gonna pay like $1,000, when I get that Harley Quinn statue in, you know, I'm gonna be looking her up and down, head to toe, and making sure that everything is peachy keen with her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Especially she's been delayed so many times, it ought to be.
Yeah, it ought to be. Yeah.
Oh man, I was like, "Oh, this will be great. We'll have it by Christmas," and then nope. January, February. It's like, come on.
Yep, that's true, bro. That's true. Hey guys, it's 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to take off, Lou.
All right, good having you on, brother.
Hey, always good being on. I appreciate it. Hey, you guys take it easy, man, and I'll probably see you guys next week again.
Sounds good.
Tuesday. Ray, I'll talk to you later, brother.
Good night, man.
Good night.
Probably because I haven't even ate yet. Like I said, I had just woke up.
See you, Marty.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I got an early morning in the morning.
That's cool because I'm gonna be ending it in about 15 minutes anyway.
All right, but so Lou, I got a question. I know Sideshow. Well, I know you're not really into 1/6 scale, but so now they're advertising another Daredevil. Which one is that one? Is that the Frank Miller 1/6 scale Daredevil?
Let me look it up because I have
Netflix one.
I think it was from Netflix. I think I actually saw that one at New York Comic Con.
I just clicked on it, so let's see. Yeah, it looks like the outfit from the show. I would definitely say it's from the Netflix.
Well, I've seen that one, but they are advertising another one. The Netflix one is like June. I want to say June. And then this one that I just saw, I think it's different because they didn't even have a picture. The Netflix one showed the picture.
Yeah, is this the one that says July through September?
Yeah.
Yeah. All it shows is the logo with bullet holes. Well, that'd be interesting because, you know, we don't see Hot Toys do comic book versions too often.
For 1/6 scale?
Yeah.
They did. They do the turtles. They're doing the classic turtles.
Yeah, there's a lot of times though, Hot Toys is movie versions of the characters.
Well, a couple of the Hot Toys I got is like the Alex Ross type.
Mm-hmm.
They got those. Like I got the Superman. You got the Batman Gotham Knight. You know, they got the Batman Arkham City. What else do they have? I mean, like you said, it's rare, but they do make them. And when they do, they suckers sell out quick though.
Yeah, I bet.
Like the Punisher, they got a Punisher.
Well, yeah, I see the Punisher one, which looks based on the comics, so it might just be.
Yo, Ray, are you looking for a set of 6 scale turtles? Because
yeah, they're coming out. Leonardo starts this month.
Have you seen the DreamX ones? I don't know if you guys can see my screen right now. Can you guys see them?
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, man.
Is that 1/6?
These are up for pre-order right now. They're 1/6 scale. They have Leonardo and Raphael up right now, and they look dope.
What website is that?
It's on Big Bad Toy Store. They're made by DreamX.
They're on Big Bad Toys.
Yeah, but they look great, man. I might have to pick these up.
Holy shit, they look better than the ones that are being advertised on
Yeah, and they got some nice switch outs, so you could kind of pose them like a real statue, like crossed arms and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it does look good.
How much are they? Let's see.
Both of them are $189, so $190 in shipping.
Okay, I see the DreamX 1/6 scale. Dream X.
Good praise.
Yeah.
Holy shit. New product. Well, I see Shredder.
Yep. Shredder's out right now. The Turtles are on pre-order, and they're supposed to be arriving like the end of this year. Month, hopefully.
Are you picking them up?
I don't know. I'm really considering it. They look awesome. And I think the blades are real metal too on Leonardo.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, see the Shredder. I don't see the.
I finally got a webcam.
Nice.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Well, enjoy chatting with y'all fellas. I'm gonna go give me something to eat. I'll probably be up for a while now since I slept.
Yeah, right.
All right.
All right.
So,
Have a good night.
Yeah, at the same
All right,
time
man.
next week.
Yep.
Good night, dude.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Just send me the link because should be kind of free. Nothing with school going on because of the holiday break, but just let me know.
All right. Will do, brother.
All right. Y'all take it easy.
See
I'll
you.
talk to y'all later.
Later.
All right.
Good
See
night.
y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
But yeah, I mean, so there's a lot of decent stuff coming out, but you just got to be more picky at this point.
Actually, real quick, I want to ask you guys your opinion on this. Thoughts. Disregard space as a factor. What are your thoughts on this?
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know about the face.
Nah? I don't know, man. I'm digging this.
Is it supposed to be from the movie or no? Wait.
No, this is comic book.
That's the what is it? Iron Studios.
Imaginary Mart. They're actually
That's the name I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the pepper pots that you had up there, but
Yeah, the pepper pots I like.
It's too much presence for a Green Goblin, in my opinion. Like he's one of like so many Spidey villains. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's giving him too much.
You know, that's a pretty good point. I never
Yeah,
really
because
thought about it like that.
the glider being like behind him, I don't know.
they're trying to be like XM. They're trying to make giant bases.
It's just it's like a flawed concept, in my opinion. It just doesn't make sense.
I think they're talking about having like multiple display options where he's gonna be on top of the glider. That's what they mentioned, anyways. But I
They
can't
removed
see.
that. They're not doing that anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh
They
man,
were
that
gonna do
sucks.
it, but
Yeah, that would have been way too costly.
I like the sideshow one, in my opinion. I think that's one of the most like dynamic yet really cool.
And especially for the price. I mean, you're not going to get that price out of them.
And it's so different. It's so unique. The way he's standing, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah, with the arms up. Like,
I love it.
How did the paint job come out on the final version of that thing? I didn't watch anyone's reviews. I saw people had them up.
Apparently, it's pretty good.
yeah,
I
that's
like
what
it. I thought the pictures were great.
Yeah, I think it's a really good companion piece setup.
Yeah. All of their new line, I think it's gonna look sick. Like Spider-Man in the middle, like jumping out, and then Green Goblin, Venom, Carnage, Black Cat, all behind him.
Yo, wait till Venom goes up. I saw him at Comic-Con, and I must have been back at Sideshow's booth like 8 or 9 times just to look at that thing. It's sick. It's dope as hell.
Yeah, Venom I'm definitely getting. I'm more a fan of the older Carnage, which I have, but the Venom's a must.
Hell yeah.
Especially their boxes. I mean, I love that whole set, the whole line. I love how animated they are, you know what I mean? But yet they still have a museum-esque feeling. I love it.
I mean, people, you've seen him like me in person. People don't realize how massive this statue is until they see it in person.
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping Prime 1 continues their kind of Spider-Verse that they're making right now. They started with Anti-Venom and Spider-Man 2099, which look great. nice museum kind of poses. I hope they continue that. The
I
Venom
like
they have in the
the
works.
2099. I'm not too keen on the anti-Venom.
Bro, I think like only 8 people like Anti-Venom.
Yeah.
Like such a minor character.
I mean, for that price, man. I mean, it's people showed up the closer pics of the price tag at Tokyo, and it amounted to about $920. So I can't justify that.
Especially for Anti-Venom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna pay that for Anti-Venom.
Yeah.
The same like Namor thing, Namor, $1,000.
Oh yeah, that just boggles the mind. It's like I'm staring more at the octopus.
Yeah.
It's really
And you know what I'm looking to get now? Captain America versus Red Skull.
Oh yeah, with the shield.
Dude, I've been looking at that. I like it so much, man. I want to get it.
Yo, this guy I watch on
right
YouTube, Make Mine Marvel, I think his name is.
Yeah,
he just put a review on it. I just checked it out. It was awesome.
Yeah, I got it right here.
I've seen
like
them all in person. The sideshow versus pieces are off the hook. The two best, in my opinion, besides the one you're talking about, the Red Skull and Cap, would definitely be the Iron Man and Namor. And that one I've seen in person. It's massive.
Yeah, it's amazing.
The Wolverine is really nice too. I just don't like the Wolverine face.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think it's fantastic.
That's why I'm hoping the Hulk versus Wolverine comes out really nice. And depending on how big it fits, the 1/5, how big the 1/5 statues are, I was going to put the Iron Man and Namor kind of with Wolverine and Hulk, but I saw that Sideshow was doing 1/5 statues, so I don't know.
These are like 1/8 or like 1/7. No?
Yeah, they're close to 1/6, but not really. They're like
which one you gotta get, because
size.
I've seen it in person and it's amazing. Is Daredevil and the Punisher.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
But that one's tiny. It's like this big, but it's amazing. Like
it's going for a lot too, I think.
Huh?
It's going for a lot of money too, I think. Well, maybe I think it's 400.
Yeah, I have it. It's like in my storage. I can sell it.
How much?
Like $200 or something. I don't care.
Really?
Yeah, it depends. I'll check.
Well, and then it's going to cost me $200 just to ship it, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
But there's
I'm looking to get it for like $350, the exclusive.
Yo, if you're really willing to sell it, bro, I'll buy it.
You should be able to, because one of my buddies just picked up the Cap for about that price.
Yeah, it's around market price, $350, something like that.
Yeah.
$300, yeah, you can get that. You want the exclusive?
Yeah. Just because everything else I have is exclusive.
Yeah.
But the exclusive doesn't really make sense, the way he's holding the cube.
Yeah.
I like the gun more.
Yeah, it makes a little bit more sense. It's pretty heavy. It's like 10 pounds.
Yeah, it's really. I really like the sculpting on the cap, like the clothing, and I love that Red Skull is holding the chain, like when he's coming back, like he's grabbing it. I think that's so dynamic, so realistic.
My only gripe about it is that if you flip the statue, I don't know if you can see it well down in my case, but if you flip it around, it's got like the little fire,
the torches.
Yeah. One of them sits in like a little thing where it sits up straight. The other one just sits there, like it just hangs there, and it's pretty crappy.
Yeah, that's with the part that gets damaged the most on them. So you gotta watch for that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna display. I'm not even gonna put it on. I would do
because I mean when you buy it, because a lot of people don't like to disclose that.
I mean, yeah, and it chips too. The paint is chipped a little bit on mine. But
the sculpting on the Cap's clothing, it's like the Punisher comic sculpting.
Yeah.
It looks dope. Martin Canal is such a beast, man.
Any luck with the Venom that you were looking for? The comic cap?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I got offered for like the regular a couple of times, but
that's right, you're looking for that.
900,000, but I want the I want the exclusive.
Nice.
Did you, Omar? Did you see my recent pickup?
Which one?
Right here. I don't know if you can you see him right there in the corner.
Joker?
Yeah.
That's a nice piece.
Yeah.
That piece is nice.
Yeah. I got him.
Like it?
I like it. I got it without the box though, so that's why I was like, but I got it for a really good deal. But no, I think it's awesome. I think the face is ridiculous.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
That's I was really turned off. I think that's the statue that determined my life in collecting from now on, because that's the piece that kind of like determined if I like mixed media or not. Yeah. And I don't. But I'll always say, I don't think anybody's gonna ever beat that Joker face ever. That Joker face is nuts.
It really captured like the Joker while capturing realism at the same time. You know what I mean? It has both. That's why it's so nice.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like their Gambit. Let me show you. Their Gambit face is like animated, yet it has so much realism to it. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that.
That's the face 90% of us display it with.
Yeah, like look at that. Like holy smokes, look at the wrinkles on his face. Everything about it is fantastic.
Was that Sideshow?
Yeah. This is like top 5 for me. Like out of everything.
Oh, definitely.
I think Doom, Hulk, Captain America, this, and like I'll like probably like Mark 1 I'll put as like their best pieces. Like this is like top of the line. It's heavy, well painted, like there's nothing out of place. The cigarette has so much character to it. Like everything about this piece is just amazing.
Even the way he's holding the card.
Yeah, it's like it's dope, man. Like and the way his like legs are like really spread out. You know what I mean? Like they're it's like he's really stepping.
And a lot of people don't even notice that he's got his staff behind.
Yeah. And everything about this piece is amazing in my opinion. One of Sancho's best.
It's probably the only piece I paid top dollar for when I got it. Everything else I got a deal on. But him, I wanted it so bad that I was willing.
Yeah.
It was also when I first started collecting, so you don't know much better. In the end, for the set, I think I paid $780 or something for him, which at the time was the top price for him. But now that's a steal compared to what it goes for now.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think what do you think the chances are of another like Gambit X-Men kind of line coming out, like licensed by Sideshow? Or
it's a no-brainer in my opinion with what they've been doing lately.
Yeah,
they'll do it again, but I don't think it'll be the same level as that one.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah, like if you see this one in person, it has such a real like badass presence. You know what I mean? And his like chest piece, something about it, man. Like I don't know if you noticed on yours, but like on mine, it's like if you shine light to it, it has hints of blue.
It does. I've noticed it.
You noticed that, right?
It's either a blue or a purple, but it's definitely
it shines, and I don't even know how like that happens, but it's really cool.
It's definitely a special way of mixing paint.
I think this Wolverine is also really super underrated.
That and another one that's definitely in the top 10 for me with Sideshow is the She-Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk as well, yeah. She-Hulk is amazing in my opinion.
The OG Wolverine.
Yeah. It's like their Sideshow's original stuff, man, like perfect. Like I know they have some fails, like I won't lie to you, like Black Panther, like his human head sculpt. Dude, that is I don't know if have you seen that in person, Luke?
And the coat, I did not like the cape at all.
bracelet, like they've done like some really bad choices, but like when they've nailed it, like they've nailed it.
Exactly. Like for instance, now if you get Vision's an awesome piece, which I have over there, but that exclusive microwave head was a total fail. It was like, what in God's name were you thinking with that head?
They could have done so much more with that exclusive.
Right? All they had to do, and it would have been perfect, would have been like a hand that was phasing.
I think Venom Comic Cat, Carnage Comic Cat, and Spider-Man Comic Cat, for what they retailed for, those were like some of the best deals you could have had. I mean, imagine getting that Venom for $300. Holy smokes!
Oh yeah, right.
I picked up that Spider-Man last year, and it's huge, and it's like it's so impressive, yo. It's awesome.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
that's probably like my most expensive statue, and I went. I actually drove out to Jersey, Lou, to go pick it up, and it's perfect. I tell you.
Yeah, when I went with Vic to pick his up, it was in Jersey too. But yeah, it's that was my only gripe with it. It was like you're selling that as a comic cat, and then Venom as a comic cat, and Spidey towers over Venom. There's something wrong there.
Actually, I wrote a comment on one of the forums regarding the Carnage, the new Carnage premium format that Sideshow's releasing, and somebody was like, "Yo, but did you see the XM version?" I was like, "I did, but it has the same problem, in my opinion, that the old Venom Comic has, where he's on that crouched pose. You really don't get that, how big the character is,
Well, Carnage though isn't supposed to be huge.
Yeah, but you're still like kind of hiding his body. You know what I'm saying? In that very crouched pose. He's like really crouched.
Well, yeah, I have him here. I like it because for me, he's and I like my the guy's jacked.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, he shouldn't be jacked, but the old school one, he's way more jacked than the new one.
Yeah,
like you could see his muscles are, kind of bulging on it. But I just love that piece, the way it's forming the weapons.
Yeah, I got my eye out on that new premium format though. It looks sick.
And it's funny. I mean, you could still get Carnage at a decent price.
Yeah.
Of the three.
Yeah, it's true.
The Spidey comic, in my opinion, is like it has. Well, I think the PF is really good too. It's just the base really takes away from it. But I think when it comes to Spider-Man's, the new PF is better. When it comes to overall, I think the comic cat is like when it comes to just overall presence, the comic cat is the best. But when it comes to just Spider-Man's, the new PF, you can't deny that the sculpt on that is
yeah.
nice.
See, if I have a Spidey and I'm looking for just a Spidey statue that I'm going to put in its own spot, I love the comic cat. But if I'm putting them in a collection where they're all quarter scale, it just looks out of place.
Yeah.
You know which one I like that no one ever talks about is the other the second edition comic cat one where he's like there's two different versions. There's like a light blue and like a dark blue skin or whatever. And he's on the wall too, right? Isn't? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about Jay Scott?
I think so.
Yeah, you're talking about
the tiny. That's why nobody talks about it.
Yeah,
I think it looks awesome though. Like it's pretty cool.
It's perfect with that line. Like all my Jay Scotts are displayed together for that.
But you can't put it with other pieces because it's really cartoony.
Yeah,
like J. Scott Campbell is really cartoony. So when you put it next to like Sideshow's realistic pieces,
it
kind of looks out of place. That's why nobody talks about it. But it's really well done. Like the paint job on it is really nice.
Yeah. I had the new premium format, the Spider-Man from Sideshow, and you were right. The sculpt on that new one is nuts, but the base, man, it's just I don't know. And I'm just one for like museum type poses. The new one, the new premium format was just a little bit too dynamic for me. The Comic Cat
That's
is like,
what I love about it, the
yeah,
action pose.
I don't know. The Comic Cat, you still get that dynamicness, but it's still in that museum, type feel.
Yeah, I prefer the Comic Cat overall, like, cause
Yeah.
just because it feels like if you found it in a museum, you wouldn't question it. You know what I mean? You'd be
Yep,
like,
yep.
oh, this belongs there. You know what I mean? I really like that about the Comic Cat.
Absolutely.
A lot of their old pieces have that. Like all the old pieces, they feel like if you found them in the museum, it's normal. You know what I mean? It's not like out of place. But
I found that Venom Comic Cat and I sold him.
you didn't like it?
His fingernails were like brown and shit. It's like, this isn't Venom.
Well, see, that's the thing that I always got a kick out of. The fact that all of them display him with claws, but he didn't really have claws.
Yeah, he's all symbiote. Yeah. I mean, it's, don't get me wrong, it's an awesome, beautiful piece. I sold it.
Were you the one who it got broke?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I didn't ship it right. I think that's definitely my fault.
You talking about the Venom Comic Cat?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Its leg broke in half.
Yeah, I remember the lady doing the video where she was unboxing.
You could easily repair that though. So
I wish it was solid though. I wish it was heavier because it's really hollow. The Venom Comic Cat.
Yeah, it's crazy when you feel the Carnage next to the Venom.
Yeah, Carnage is heavier.
Mm-hmm.
The Venom I like is I like the Kotobukiya Venom. I have that in the
that was my favorite. That was my favorite until I got the Comic Cat.
Comic Cat.
I just secured a pre-order for the XM Venom. I'm pumped for that, man. Super.
I was gonna ask you guys, what do you guys think? Do you think XM is gonna sell more or Sideshow?
I'm not a big fan of XMs, but it is cool for what it is.
Yeah, for me, the selling point was the McFarlane head, man. That thing is awesome.
Well, Omar, you love XM, right?
I hate that Venom. No offense.
Yeah, I think that was the one time we both agreed on the Sideshow being better.
Well, how many portraits are you getting with that? Like a crap ton, right? Or are they all?
It doesn't matter to me. It's just I don't like the way he's like extended like that.
That's it. That pose works for a Rhino or something. I just don't see it for Venom.
Even that, I think it's just I don't like too dynamicness. You know what I mean? I like keeping your composure a little bit because for me, I don't like my statues looking like they came right out of the comic book. I like them looking like it's like just my taste. I like them looking like it was frozen in time, and they're just like, that's why I like the Venom Comic Cat so much, because like it looks like he's like talking or questioning. You don't know what he's doing. It's just, while the Venom, you could clearly tell. Like
that was my issue with when they first revealed it, because at one point I remember the XM, like it was like really slanted down, and it looked like he was really coming at you. But once they kind of raised him, and he's just like, I don't know, his arms are just spread out. It kind of brought, for me at least, like that museum kind of feeling back. So I went ahead and jumped on it. But I can see what you're talking about.
Yeah. No, I think they improved it a lot. Like at first, he looked like he was tripping, in my opinion. Like he tripped on the stone. He's like, oh.
Well, that's the thing I like about XM. A lot of times, you'll see their first piece, and you'll be like, I don't know, and then they tweak it, and it comes out better usually.
What do you guys think of their Sandman? Their Sandman looks pretty.
Oh, I love the
awesome.
Sandman. If that didn't take up so much space, I'd own it.
Bro, that's like two bestas.
Right? It's
massive.
Yeah.
And there's no way without it looking weird to take that back sand piece off. So
if you got the space, though.
I think their cable is going to be really good. I like their cable. It's
going to be nuts.
That
you have
one
that?
I got ordered.
You're pre-ordered. I was going to say, Lou, don't you have that?
Yeah. That was one of those pieces you didn't want to miss out on because it was so exclusive.
I lucked out with that one, man. I got that one for retail. Thank God.
Cable?
Yeah.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, one of my boys, he was at the Singapore Comic Con, and I didn't know at the time, and he hit me up like, "Yo, I think I asked him, what do you think about this piece? I forgot what piece it was. I think it might have been Lizard from XM, and he was like, "Yo, I just saw it in person. I'm at the Comic Con." I was like, "Oh," so
Yo, that's sick.
yeah, he hooked me up.
Yeah, that piece is nice. Lizard is gonna be really sick too, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Control, those pieces, like.
And a lot of people, I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it, but Vulture, man, I mean, that thing is impressive,
It's nice. The head sculpt is really nice. I just think it's too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's another piece that's gonna take up a lot of space.
If you could collect the whole Sinister Six and have a separate display just for the Sinister Six, Vulture, Electro, Doc Ock, it's gonna look ridiculous when that, just to see that entire thing.
You know what I mean? If you have a big table,
Yeah.
put Vulture in the back, Sedna in
hell
the
yeah.
direction, Mysterio in the middle, Electro in the middle, and then have all of them coming out as if they're attacking. That would be dope, but like I don't know, not a lot of people have that kind of big table.
That's true.
So they're gonna have to separate them, and that's when problems happen because you're gonna have Vulture taking up like 2 Bestas or like a Pax. Because I'm telling you, like, I don't know do you have any pieces right now from XM?
No, Captain America is gonna be my first, and then Cable and Venom.
I
saw
Mysterio, and I've seen Mysterio in hand, and Mysterio is huge, and Vulture is like 3 times as big as like Mysterio. So like that piece, I'm telling you, it's gonna be massive. Like full packs is gonna take it.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, these are the.
I will bet you guys, mark my words right now. You know what piece is gonna flop from XM? Ghost Rider.
Think so?
Ghost Rider, I bet you. Give it 6 months, it will sell. It will go back to like Phoenix and Thanos. You saw how it was like really those prices were really bloated at first, and then they came down.
Yeah.
Same thing's gonna happen to Ghost Rider. That piece is, in my opinion, I think it's terrible. But you'll see. A lot of people are hyped about it. Like right now, they're going crazy. But 6 months, you can get it.
That effect they did for Phoenix with like the wings on the actual Phoenix. I feel like they could have used that for the flames on
that. Exactly, that would have improved the bike tremendously.
Because right now it looks like Play-Doh, man.
Yeah, for sure. It's a hard effect to paint.
Yeah. A lot of people are hyped, but you'll see.
There's actually some in-hand photos of Ghost Rider XM. That I saw on Facebook today. Somebody that just received his.
Rising Heart. I know him. He's from Canada, actually.
Oh, okay.
So that's cool.
I'm not kidding about that diorama that you got.
The Daredevil one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see which one I have because there's 2 of them. There's the modern and the regular one. I'll see which one, and I'll tell you.
Okay, cool.
All right, guys, I think it was a pretty good show.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, dude. I'm glad I'm not collecting Marvel stuff because there's so much Marvel.
I'm slapping myself right now for getting into it. You have no idea. I started off with Masters of the Universe exclusively, like only PCS stuff. And then I copped that Comic-Cat, the Spider-Man Comic-Cat, and I've been wanting to slap myself ever since. It's hard, man. So much stuff coming out.
Especially Marvel, because they just have so many characters.
Yeah, man.
You guys want to see what I got just now? Hold on. I really have to show you because I've been looking for this piece for like a year.
I like the Thor hammer you have. It's pretty sick.
This piece is my favorite piece in my collection. If my whole collection burned down, this is what I would save. This piece is immaculate. It's perfect. Nothing I would change. How do I share like my thing?
There's a green arrow in the corner.
On the left
Yeah.
side.
You'll see a green arrow, and it'll say share.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
Nice.
Let me see. Let's see this.
Is that a Resin Works?
Yep.
Nice.
I've been looking for this for like a year.
Sheesh. Nice.
Dude, this piece is so rare. Like, guess how many pieces are made?
Is it like 10?
13, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like so hard to find, dude. It's amazing. Like, this is like next level quality.
Sheesh.
I love it.
I just don't want. I bet it's amazing. I just don't like the look
Face.
of it. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the face.
He looks
Yeah,
like he's old.
that was the one thing that I was saying to myself, the face.
How do I stop sharing?
The same. It should be something should say stop sharing on the bottom.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I like it because it's like really different. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. It's really.
You like it because it's a grail.
It's not even that expensive. Like, well, it's pretty expensive, but like for 13 pieces, like, dude, it's so solid. Like, it's like around 20 pounds just for that figure alone. So imagine that, 20 pounds just for that. It's so nice. I love it.
Well, congrats, because it's always awesome when you get a piece you're after.
Yeah.
You should pick this up, Tim. It's really nice.
I'm waiting for which one?
The hammer.
Really nice.
So I went to a bunch of cons and they have like replicas. I'm like, they had like brown handles, light.
Yeah, those are the
brown handles.
bootleg ones I've seen.
Yeah.
This is from the Avengers, so.
I like the shield too. So wait, what company is it from?
This is EFX, and this is King Art. I'm actually selling this, so if anybody's interested, I'm selling it below retail, $500.
Oh, wow.
It's like full metal, 20 pounds. So if anybody's interested in this, and this is EFX. I'm selling this because I got the wall mount one. I paid like $800 for that one. So I'm selling this one just to like.
People don't realize how crazy those things are. Like, I had to carry it all around to get it autographed by Stan. Your arm is killing you by the end of the day.
Did you get the shield autographed?
Mm-hmm.
On the top? You know,
right in the star.
You're not worried about the paint?
No, not at all.
Not the paint, but the marker messing up the paint?
No, I'm not worried about it. Stanley.
Yeah.
But, you know, in the end, the point I was making is it's extremely heavy.
Yeah. This is the heaviest one, actually, out of all the shields. I've owned, like, 4 shields.
Mm-hmm.
This is the heaviest. It's like 25 pounds. It's like thick metal. It's like this thick. And I'm telling you, if you throw this, like, you kill somebody with it.
Exactly. That's why at first we were worried that they were going to let you in the con with it, because you literally could knock someone unconscious.
I remember I picked up the Superman exclusive statue, and it had the shipper box with it, and I was like trying to carry it to the car. I was like, oh my god, like, because it's a long walk to the car. You know what I mean?
Oh, tell me, especially in New York when everyone's bumping into you.
Yeah. And the box isn't like an easy size. It's fucking huge.
You should see the Conan Fury of the Beast box. That
oh my god, I seen it in person. Not only the size, but the fucking thing weighs a ton.
That box is like I'm 6 foot and it's like here. It's
ridiculous. That one, the fucking thing. Dude, those things are mad. They're like refrigerators.
You should see the Medusa, the XM Medusa. Dude, that the dog is like this big. It's like bigger than the actual dog. It's huge.
Sheesh.
Yeah, lockjaw. It's just ridiculous.
Bro, all I can like, describe to you guys is when Rat Titan went to the XM store and then he was panning and then he was like, "Whoa, I can't believe how big that dog is."
Right, and it kills me because a lot of people display it without him, and it's like all this extra money for this fucking thing no one cares about.
Lockjaw is hilarious.
No, it's ridiculous.
It doesn't fit in the best like.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like best
because it's like if you're putting Medusa in there, you want her next to Black Bolt, and there's no way with the dog it's fitting.
You know what I was wondering is like, do Sideshow and XM and these guys, do they do the research and be like, all right, so we need to see if this fits in a Besta or PAX or?
No, they don't give a shit.
They don't care.
I think Sideshow is pretty good with like their size.
The dimensions.
They're very conservative when it comes to.
I'll tell you though, not too much with that the Bane. That's a fucking massive piece.
Oh, did you see that one?
Yeah, I saw it at Comic-Con.
How much did you see the Killer Croc with it too, or no?
No, but Bane is ginormous.
I don't think people are ready, Lou. I don't think they actually understand how big it is.
No, they don't. That's why when I saw it, I was like, thank God I got Danny Hines, and I love it.
What can you compare it to?
Danny Hines fits perfectly in a Besta. I got him next to Poison Ivy, and I love how it looks. This thing is so fucking big.
Yeah,
it's like Galactus. Have you seen Galactus in person or something?
Yeah, I used to own Galactus, but
no, I'm talking to Ted.
This is the girth on this piece is huge. Like his hand is almost as big as a human hand.
Yeah, they're people are not ready. They're hyped for it, and rightfully so, but they're not ready for the size, yo. It's
How much?
Huge.
How much?
How much it costs?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's gonna be 9 at least, but it's gonna cost a lot to ship. It's big.
At the least 900.
Right? Galactus, Sentinel, those are all 1,000.
Mm-hmm. Think my best way to describe him is think the Optimus Prime from Prime 1. That's the size of this fucking thing.
Bro.
The base alone. Because the base is this huge bat signal with his foot through it. It's crazy.
Bro, you know what I saw? The Shockwave. Did you guys see that?
Oh my god, that thing is gigantic.
I saw the Optimus. I was like, when this Optimus puts every piece of my collection to shame, and this thing puts Optimus to shame. I'm like, what?
That piece is so goddamn huge, bro. It's like, why? You say to yourself, what are you thinking when you make these things?
How does somebody display that thing? It's like a table, like literally a dinner table. Holy smokes.
That whole line, dude, is just massive.
Yeah.
I saw that, what's it called? Did you see Killer Croc from Prime 1 put next to the Batman? It's like a foot over.
Yeah, well, Killer Croc should tower over.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The more I see these pieces, and I'm gonna go. But I think the bigger they're getting. Like every time I see a new piece, they're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, that's because they can charge more for it. You know what I mean? Like that Bane, realistically, to make it, it's gonna cost maybe like $50, $100 more than the small Spider-Man, the small whatever, right? But because of the size, they can market it for like $1,000 instead of $600 like the Spider-Man, or $500, and they make double the profits without losing any money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think people would see that and not bitch. But then you see Deadpool and you're like, $700 fucking dollars. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Even though they probably cost the same, like I'm telling you, that Bane and the Deadpool or Hulk versus Wolverine, they all cost the same amount. Like in China, it's like dirt cheap to reproduce them.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like people don't really understand when they see that, like the pieces. It's like, oh, these things, it's bigger, must be like more worth it.
Yeah,
Those
ultimately.
are the ones that Sideshow really makes money off of.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Galactus, they probably made bank on that because there was no ES.
Yeah.
And what's it called? It was like $1,000.
Yeah, that was a heavy piece too.
It's kind of like TVs. The act to make a small like 40-inch TV is like almost the same price of making like a 65-inch TV.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just mark that shit up.
Exactly.
They have a standard. I think it's really amazing how these companies like are able to use the psychology of the way humans think. You know what I mean? And you take advantage of. I mean, like it's not like a good thing to do, but I mean, I feel like it's really cool that they were able to manipulate people like that without even doing anything. You know what I mean? Like they're not even like telling you to buy it. It's just they make your brain like convinced that 40 inches means this, and then
there's a friend of mine who well, I won't say his name, but that's what he's paid for. That's how he makes his living. He knows how to market something to you so that you're like, damn, I want this.
Yeah, and that's really like that. That's such a cool job, man. There's like selling ice to Mexicans. Holy.
To Eskimos.
Eskimos, my bad. My bad.
I was gonna say selling ice to Mexicans. I guess that works because the water. They think the water's
kind of
better,
it kind of would work because it's hot. It's hot over there. So. Oh God.
Oh man.
I hear you. All right. Well, I think it was a pretty productive show.
It was great.
Yeah.
Man, wait, before we end, guys, can we please agree that the Planet of the Apes trilogy, if this third one comes out as good as the first two, it would be probably the best trilogy in the past like 10, 15 years?
I kind of agree because, it's very rare that a new version of something is as well as the original.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't get me wrong, I love the original 5 Planet of the Apes movies. I didn't care too much for the one with Marky Mark, but the new ones are amazing, in my opinion.
The new ones are fantastic, in my opinion. Like, guys, rewatch them before you go see this new one.
Well, I have the Caesar bust. I mean, I think he's awesome.
They 100% sell like the realism in that movies. Like in those movies, like I thought, like holy, this could actually happen. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Like the way they make the apes move, you know what I mean, and the way they talk. It's not like like in my I couldn't watch the originals because I was like, I'm too young, you know what I mean. When I saw the original, I was like, what the hell is this? But like they were in the originals, they were just like talking normal English, you know what I mean. But in this one, it's like it actually feels like they're learning. But man, those movies, I love them. They're probably my favorite franchise. Like. Out of everything, like I would have put Captain America as the best trilogy, but the first one, it was boring. The first one was so boring. But
the whole beginning part of it is hard to stomach.
But the Planet of the Apes one, I hope to God like the third one is as good as the first two, because like I wish ECC would make a Caesar. Could you imagine that with like the hair? I would buy that in a heartbeat.
I hear you. It's really cool.
Anyway.
All right. So, yeah, always a pleasure to talk to you guys.
Thank you for inviting me today, man.
Yeah, of course, brother. anyone who could bring knowledge to the show and some entertainment.
Omar, don't forget.
Yeah, email me.
But believe me, when it comes to money, he won't forget.
Yo, Lou, you know what show me? Not joking.
That's why I'm saying. But all right, so stay on for a minute. And then you can get his info, and I want to tell you something. So let me end it. But everyone, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the panel. And for the guys who are in the chat rooms, thank you for viewing and giving your 2 cents. We enjoy having everyone and hearing your opinions. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.
Take care, guys.